TCY is ready. Let's get this underway. Alright. Mel is ready. TCY is ready. Let's get this underway. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Okay, good. Both players are getting the same pieces. I had some unfounded fear that that wasn't going to work, but it is working. They're both underway, not much to speak of so far. Mel has had to take quite a few burns to keep the board clean. 5 burns and 2 Tetrises. TCY has also now had to take 5 burns, so not optimally efficient starts, but there's nothing wrong with it. Mel's having to take a few more now, with some weight piling up on the right well. There's a Tetris for Mel, 78,000, TCY at 75,000, waiting for the long bar. There it is. There's a Tetris for Mel. Tetris for TCY, they're 1 line apart. Mel is at 101, TCY at 121, so very slight early lead for TCY. Both players seem to have overcome the early burns and are playing very efficiently now. Both players getting Tetris, Mel at 169, TCY at 167. Dang, there's no chat to distract me, so I have to actually watch the game and commentate the game. Unless any chat wants to come out of the woodwork after I've said that. I guess I can always look at Mel's Hertz counter and be amazed. That'll always allow me to say some words. I think what kind of scares me the most is how Mel is just getting 15 Hertz on taps that don't even matter, where he doesn't even have to try his hardest. Like, just 4-tapping a long bar pretty low over to the right, and it's 15 Hertz. Ooh, Mel with a hole. No easy way to get rid of that. TCY needed to hit that S-spin, and fortunately did hit it. He would have been in real trouble had that spin missed. But TCY is now very clean, gets a Tetris 292. Mel had to burn up high a bit as well, gets a Tetris 275. TCY has moved on to 315, about a 2 Tetris lead for TCY right now. They're both at the same line count. So yeah, no major digs have happened so far for either player. I mean, both players have gotten up a little high, but no situation that's lasted a very long time. Oh, Mel had to block that well with the J. Gets a 17 Hertz tap over to the left, as you do. Still hasn't scored a Tetris because the long bar's not showing up. No tapping speed will make the long bar show up when it isn't wanting to do so. And this is the same piece set, so there's no extra special tapper RNG here. TCY is at 437. Mel is 6 lines ahead at 419. Takes a triple. TCY trying to build out that right efficiently, has to take a couple of skims. Gets a Tetris 463, Melhk at 448, but still 5 lines ahead, so probably about a 2 Tetris pace lead for TCY. Gets another Tetris 487, looking definitely for a mid, maybe high 500 transition as TCY. Mel would probably have to settle for a mid 500. But that's still very good. Still better than what I'm gonna get when one of you is playing me. Oh, TCY, at kind of an inopportune time, that L misdrop is ghastly. Gets an L over it. Needs to clean this up before transition. Getting some very good pieces to do so, and seeing the right burns. Mel has transition, gets a Tetris at 546, transitioned at 522. TCY, that's a nice long bar, has one more burn before transition, gets a Tetris. Different pieces could have been very ugly for TCY, but he's fine. Tetris from Mel, 599. TCY has it blocked well on 19, needed that J, and couldn't get a T over to the left, so I had to make some compromises. Tetris for TCY, 595. Mel at 625, but is 6 lines ahead, so about even on pace, probably. TCY with a Melhk S left, but gets a Tetris to clear the board down, and that left is not going to be a problem. Can't lose Das. Gets a dirty triple. Just needs a few more burns to reopen the right side. TCY's open again. Has a dependency on the left, so we'll burn it down. Gets a long bar over into that dependency. Nicely adjusts a J for a square. Is Tetris ready? Tetris for TCY, 665. Mel, 7 lines ahead at 699. So hard to say who's really ahead here. Both players keeping it very clean, both on max out pace. This is Community Tier 1, hello. You know, these were people getting 700k qualifiers. Oh, Mel with a nasty over tap, really left that tap to the last minute and didn't have enough time to, you know, do it properly by the time he'd made up his mind on where to put that piece, so a few burns necessary for Mel. TCY gets a Tetris, 765. Mel at 751, TCY into 25 at 797, so has taken a definite lead that Mel needs to do something about pretty quickly. Taking some burns, Mel does have the well reopen. Right side's a little bit high, but can easily get pieces over to that left, which would have been inaccessible for a DAS hole like myself. TCY at 841, Mel at 791. Nice Z-spin from Mel, needed to hit that, but is still behind and ahead in lines. 827 into level 27 goes Mel. TCY is still at 205 lines, is at 874. Doesn't feel confident to tap that J over left, so took some compromises, but got the pieces to make them work. Mel has to take a triple. Gets a Tetris 875. TCY is in some real hot water in level 27. But is finding the burns, keeping that left accommodating. Tetris for TCY, 949. Mel at 881. Tetris for TCY, 984, just needs one more Tetris for the max out and has 2 more available. Mel only has 1 more available. Killscreen's at 921. TCY is maxed out, A19. I don't think Mel is going to be catching this. Tetris for TCY, could get 1 more on Killscreen. Gets the A90... What on earth? A94 in Community Tier 1. Bruh. Get out of this tier, you two. Okay, TCY. And Mel with a 926 losing score in Community Tier 1. So yeah, I can understand TCY needing a short break after that.